Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. How are y'all doing?
Morning.
Nobody else, neither the
Do
student.
you have Ms. Duron in the waiting room?
No, nobody is logged on.
Because she's just texting me that she's not in.
Yes, no, she's not there. Hey, Monica, what about, how are we going to handle on the students, you know, how to assign the rights in their plea? They didn't get served with that, though. They don't have it, do they? Okay, let me talk. Okay. Okay, thank you. I was just checking, Ms. Mercantile, how do we, have you, other cases with minors, with the children? How do they handle giving them their rights? Since we're remote?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Huh? That's a good question. I'll try to find out. So,
Because on the minors that we had, generally when they came in person, we'd have them sign that they're aware of it, you know, list their rights and they sign it, and whether they plead true or not true.
mhm.
That's how we're going to handle that when it's online.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, unless we read it to them,
Yeah, that's a possibility.
we email them to them ahead of time. I wonder.
Well, the problem is we don't have emails, you know, because you get served by the constable with the Zoom information, and so we get their email. But that's a possibility if we can get their emails.
Yeah, we might be able to get them through the school or something.
Judge,
Yes.
I know with JP7, I know that the parents received it. I don't know how, but they were able to plead true or not true
True. Okay. Well, today I guess I'll read
with
it.
the student. Mhm.
I'll read it out to him. But still, nobody else has signed, logged in other than everybody on the screen right now.
You know, yeah. And the other thing, I think I'm locked out of these. Can you guys give me tell IT that I have permission to look at them? these JPs, because I guess I'm locked out. The only thing I can see is the complaint on the mom. I can't see.
You're talking to me, to the court?
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
Let me ask Juanita about that. Juanita, do you know anything about that?
I know that they're logged, but because of their juveniles. But I'm pretty sure that if we request IT to allow them to view, I think we can do that.
I don't know that it's set up to us, Mr. Mercantile. I don't know. We don't have any problem with it.
Okay,
We don't do the lockout or
Yeah.
we don't control that.
so I can try to call them. They may want your permission. I don't know. I'll try to call them. I'll tell them I have your permission. They can verify with you or something.
Sure,
if they
sure.
need.
Sure. I mean, or we can get on a conference call, whatever you like.
Okay. Yeah, because they need to be able to see all that stuff. I thought I had seen it before in your report, hadn't I?
Yeah, yes, definitely. I think maybe because this is the first time we've had a minor case.
Oh, those are all parents?
Uh-huh.
Would you
I mean,
Okay.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you all doing?
Good. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm not able to log in for some reason.
That's no problem. What was it showing? It wasn't showing anything or?
I just get the launch meeting. It doesn't let me exit from here. It doesn't go in.
Huh.
Let me ask you all a quick question. Do you usually have emails for the parents on these through the school records or not?
Yes.
Is there a way to give those to the court, like when we file the case or something, or give it to us or something? Because while we're remote, the judge, I'm coughing, sorry. While we're remote, the judge needs to be able to give them their rights and have them sign off on their rights. They don't have access to emails. Is there a way to give that to the court? But you have to be ahead of time so they can send the rights to the parent and the child and have them sign it and then send it back to the court so they'd have it in their record,
Well, on the student summary, it does have, I guess, an email of ALEMUS. Mother's name is. I guess this is the mother's. I guess we do have the mother's email.
Okay, that'd work. They can.
Oh, no, we don't, because it's at epis.org.
Oh, okay.
E
A Lemus 1451.
It could be the student or the parent. If you give me the student number, we can look it up real quick.
The student number, let's see, where would that's on the summary too, aren't you? Local
Yeah.
number, is that it?
Yes.
Do you have the student number, Dora?
Yes,
We have it. 555.
555168.
Yes.
So how will we do that though, where the court could have it ahead of time though?
I guess we could, when we submit our paperwork that you all review, we could add, we could talk to Mr. Mendoza to try to add a line where it says email.
Okay.
For
so
both
it's
student and
summary
parent.
or something,
But
Or
I
maybe-
guess,
or next to the parent's name when you. or something?
absolutely, yes, where the address is.
Yeah.
Well, we
Yeah,
have
that's
the
a good
address.
idea. You have the address in there? That's good.
Yes, the address is in there. And I believe, Judge, that this is only parent complaint.
She goes in.
What is,
Today's,
I have a petition, the juvenile Ava Alexis Lemus
Lemus,
is a petition based on truant contact. I have one, I have a case
On both
121.
student and parent.
Pardon me?
It's on both, on student and parent.
I have case number 121-00001-TRU. So this is our first minor case, is one. And we have a separate case, 121-00030-CR. That's
Oh, that's right. That's Ms. Hoggins' file. Okay.
but if somebody has that, can they look at the student summary data?
Mhm.
It has non-district email. There's an email there, but what's confusing me, it says at EPISD.org. Certainly their email wouldn't be with EPISD, would it?
So,
Really?
Yeah.
mhm.
Is
Okay.
that the parents, is that the parents email, you think?
Did you get a hold of parent, Juanita?
I don't know if, let me see. Let me see if they were served.
No, he's just trying to figure out if the parents email or not. That's possible they work for the district, I guess, but
No, 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 no,
Got it.
no.
So you-
Why would,
I
How would
thought
that-
they were served.
Is this for Ava Alexa Limis?
Yes.
Okay. On Teams, she shows us withdrawn from Moorhead and
Mhm.
enrolled at Guillen Middle.
Again, yes,
Okay.
that's correct. And I know that the last, we went to JP7 for her little ones from Sac White. And she asked for a conference call because she couldn't log in. That's how we talked to her at JP7.
Yeah, Your Honor, I have a phone number on her. Do you guys have 352-1642? For a Brenda Denise Lozano.
okay, let me try it. Is this Brenda Lozano?
Yes.
Ms. Lozano, this is Robert Pearson. I'm the Justice of Peace in Precinct 1.
Oh, yes.
You were served with paperwork to appear at a truancy hearing and you haven't logged on.
Okay. You know what? I don't remember the date for that. I was gonna call to ask when was the date for that?
It's today at 9 a.m.
Oh, okay, okay. No, I didn't remember the date. Sorry. I had my paper that I had received.
Are you at a computer?
No, I don't.
No, you don't have a computer, or no, you're not at a
No,
computer?
I don't have one. I use my children's computer, but they're at school.
Okay, and Ava Alexis at school today too as well?
Yes, she's in school right now.
Where is she at?
Guillen Middle School.
Okay. Okay. Let's proceed with the parents' case. We're gonna have to reset your daughter's gonna have to appear before the court as well. She has a case against her. You need to mark these on your calendar and appear at court.
Yeah.
They can result in your arrest if you don't appear.
Okay.
If I didn't get a hold of you right now, I would have issued a warrant for your arrest.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, so can you raise your right hand?
Okay.
You swear the testimony you're about to give should be the truth. I'm sorry. You swear the testimony you're about to give should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, how do you plead to the complaint against you for contributing to a child's failure to attend school?
No contest.
Okay. Who has the information in regard to attendance, or who can testify what the problem is?
Um,
No, I'm asking a school administrator. We're on a Zoom. You can't see, but there's
Okay.
several administrators. Go ahead, Ms. Zuniga.
Okay, so, good morning. I am the assistant principal, Veronica Dudon. And I can attest to the absences, the excessive absences when she was enrolled at Moorhead Middle School.
Okay, and tell when, I know it's been mentioned that she has withdrawn. When did she withdraw?
She withdrew on March the 4th from Moorhead and enrolled at Guillen on March the 24th.
Okay, that's a problem there. Okay, and what was the attendance prior to the withdrawal on March 4th?
Her attendance was,
Not just what's on the petition, but just since, let's see, the petition started days in February. Do we know how many absences unexcused absences she's had since say February 24th?
we can get that to you very quickly, Your Honor.
That's no problem.
How many? Approximately 35 unexcused from February the 24th.
Okay,
Just to clarify, those are period absences.
okay.
That is correct.
Ms. Lozano, what is the problem? Why is Ava at school?
I would see her logging in. Sometimes she would log in late. Maybe, I don't know if the tardies was what would count her absent. I'm not sure. Sometimes she would.
Why aren't you sure?
Well, because she would tell me that she would be there late and the teacher wouldn't let her get in.
And you haven't followed up with the school to find out what the issue is?
No, not with Moorhead.
Why?
I don't know.
Aren't you concerned with your child attending school?
Well, yeah, I mean, I would see her get in. I would see, I mean, she would have good grades. I just didn't know she was being there late.
Does the school contact her? Do you still have robocalls when you're not attending remotely?
Yes, sir, we do.
Receiving robocalls if she's not attending school, you're not doing anything about it?
No, I wouldn't hear them
Why wouldn't you hear them?
because I wouldn't answer them.
Okay, when you answer the phone?
I didn't even know that was the number for it.
What do you mean you didn't know that was the number for it?
Oh, I wouldn't answer numbers that I didn't know.
And then you wouldn't inquire as to your child's attendance?
No, not really.
Tell me what got me really concerned is the child was withdrawn from school March 4th,
She was only missed, I think she only missed like a week after that.
and she wasn't enrolled in Guillen until March 24th.
Was it 2 weeks, I think then?
So why would that
Well, I
happen?
was having trouble because I didn't have transportation.
To where?
Because I was still having a lot of trouble with my parents and stuff, and I was really coming over here and going over there and then work, and then I didn't have a car, and I was just having a lot of problems.
Okay, so why does your daughter have to suffer from the problems you're having?
I don't know. I know I can't explain.
I mean, the best place for your daughter would be to be attending school, would it not?
Yeah,
Is she attending remotely?
every day.
Is she attending remotely remotely from a computer?
No, she goes in person.
She goes in person. Was she going in person at, I'm sorry, is this with Moorhead?
No, sir, with Guillen. She's at
No,
Guillen.
no, when she was at Moorhead, was she going in person
Yeah,
at Moorhead?
before she was withdrawn, yeah, she was going in person.
Okay. When the best place for your daughter to be at school where she's not subject to whatever issues you're having at home?
Yes, and then when she was going in person, she had to stop because we all had COVID.
When was that?
She went back. That's when
When did you have COVID?
it was around February.
February what?
I'm gonna say the 26th around there.
Okay, well, if she had COVID, those would be excused, would they not?
Mm-hmm.
So did you provide any excuse to the school?
No, only over here in Guillen I did.
Okay, I'm not understanding the lack of follow-up or the lack of a,
No, for Moorhead, yes, she did.
she did what?
She did have the excuse for the COVID.
Okay, well, the dates that they're alleging are February 24th, 25th, 26th, March 1st.
The 4th, I think she said.
I'm sorry?
Didn't she say to the 4th?
Did I say March 4th? Is that what you're asking?
Yes. Was it till March 4th since
That was
the?
March
February?
1st, then it went to March 5th.
Yeah, because I still have the results from the COVID, so I would have to see those exactly the date.
And you didn't provide those to the school?
The COVID ones, no, because they came out in the email, no.
Why does them coming out of email prevent you from providing it to the school?
Because I didn't show it to them. I mean, I mentioned she had COVID, that's why she was absent, but I never showed them the proof she did.
Is there anything marked on her attendance about COVID? Or having-
On the attendance, no, sir, because nobody called, but there was an email that the assistant principal reached out to the student because after several attempts of trying to get a hold of mom with no luck, they reached out to the student. And on February the 23rd, the administrator asked the student, I thought you had COVID 3 weeks ago. Do you have a doctor's note to show the date? It's been more than 2 weeks and you can come back. And student replied on the same day at 7:47 p.m. No, I don't have it no more.
COVID, I guess she's referring to.
To COVID. But we were not at the school. Mom did not call the school or send the notice to let us know that the student had COVID. So it was marked unexcused.
Okay, it sounds to me, Mrs. Lozano, COVID was in earlier. If your daughter's saying she didn't have it at that time,
Since February, you mean?
yes, earlier than February, late February, yes.
No, I don't remember those dates.
Okay, well, the easy way to find out is just look at your records.
Yeah, I do have the records on my phone.
Okay, take a minute and look at it.
Okay, give me a second.
But when you get the opportunity, can you ask her if she has access, been set up on that parent portal? Because she needs to be watching her daughter on there. And
Okay,
And if not, can you order her to go to
sure.
get signed up? Thanks. You've done that before. I'm just kind of using what you've used, but I don't want to put it out in this case. I think it's important. I think you have a real good idea on that stuff.
I agree, thank you.
And I'm trying to find it.
Oh. Juanita, I forgot you're online, you're on the screen. Can you give me a date for a review? Probably two,
How far out?
Before the end of the school year.
2 weeks, I'd like, because a short notice on this first time.
Okay, then we can do May 6th at 10.
Okay, does that work for everybody else?
Yeah, that's as long as that's a Thursday, right? Judge, are you gonna do the daughter on the same day or what?
Yeah, that would be, we can, yes, that's our intention, yes.
Good.
May 6th, I'm sorry, is
May
it,
6th at 10.
that is a Thursday?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, I have one here.
you have what here?
It says registration confirmation for the COVID. And that I took that was when we first registered, when I first took over for the testing.
Okay,
And that was February 12th.
okay. So that's when she probably was tested positive, correct?
Yes, that's what. And then we got the isolation notice on February 17th.
Okay, so it looks like you had COVID February 12th in 10 days, February 22nd. So that does not excuse these days that they've alleged.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't hear you.
Those that would not cover the days that they've alleged in the petition.
Yeah, because we said the 24th, right?
Yes. Okay, so why was she missing school late February and March?
Well, like I said, I mean, she wouldn't miss. She was probably just late in her class and she was from absent.
Ms. Lozano, if the parent doesn't know, who do you think would know?
Yes, I understand.
Are you on Parent Portal?
Her?
No, you. Are you on Parent Portal? It's called Parent Portal.
No, I don't think so.
Well, again, if you don't know, who would know? Are you signed up for Parent Portal?
Not that I know of. No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Do you know anything about Parent Portal?
I know that's where you get in to see the grades and all that.
Grades or attendance, communications from teachers?
Yeah,
That would be beneficial, would it not?
yes.
And is there some, how many other children do you have?
Besides her, I have 4.
And I understand that there's some that they've had a case in JP7.
Yes, for the younger one.
Okay, so you have attendance issues with the other kids, correct?
Yes. Well, with the last 2.
Okay, and you're not on Parent Portal with them either, is that correct?
No.
Okay. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that you're guilty of contributing to this child's attendance at school. So I'm going to issue a finding of guilty. You're ordered to enroll in Parent Portal today.
Okay.
Do you work?
Yes.
Where do you work?
Home care provider.
Okay, is that remotely? Or no, I guess you visit homes.
Yes. Uh-huh.
You need to, do you have internet service at home? Do you have internet service at home?
Yes.
Okay. You need to enroll in Parent Portal. Do you have, do you feel like you're savvy enough to sign on the Parent Portal at home by yourself, or do you need assistance?
I think I can, but if anything, I can always ask the school, right?
Well, if you need assistance, I'm gonna order you to go to the school today to enroll on the Parent Portal.
Okay.
Okay, so you enroll on the Parent Portal today. You need to go to, I guess you'd have to go to Guillen. That's where the.
Yeah,
the
it's
child-
like closest.
With Guillen administrators.
Mhm.
You need to monitor the absences of, or absences or tardies of your Ava
Yes.
each
Yes,
and every day.
We
Is it-
actually, when I enrolled her to Guillen, the assistant principal, we signed a contract saying she wasn't gonna miss school.
Has she missed any?
No,
Okay,
she actually enrolled in softball and everything already.
so you're ordered to monitor attendance on a daily basis.
Okay.
When we come back for the review, and there's going to be a review on May 6th. At, I'm sorry, Juanita, wrote it down, but I can't find it. May 6th at 9 a.m.
Nice.
At 10.
10.
10, I'm sorry, May 6th at 10 a.m.
Okay, and review, like if I've been Parent Portal, you mean?
Review, if there's any, we're going to review the whole situation, whether Ava has been attending school each and every day without absence,
Okay,
whether you've been monitoring, whether you enrolled on the Parent Portal today,
okay,
whether you're monitoring her absences and tardies and school assignments and communications with the teachers to a Parent Portal.
okay,
If there's any violation of this order, I'm going to issue a fine.
okay, yes, sir.
At that same time, we're going to have the hearing, the initial hearing, which Ava was supposed to be present for today.
Okay,
So she's going to have to sign on too for her hearing, her initial hearing on May 6th at 10 a.m.
so then how is she supposed to do that? From school?
No, she's gonna have to log on Zoom. I don't think it would be appropriate for her to log on at school again. Is that, I mean, Ms. Nunez, she'd have to do that from home, no, or?
Yes, absolutely. She needs to be with mom.
Okay,
And
I think she
I
would
mean,
be,
she's not very far from Guillen, so mom could take her right back to school after the Zoom meeting.
Yes, the Zoom meeting's at 10 a.m. So she could go to school, you could pick her up 9:30, and the Zoom meeting at 10,
and then take her back.
and take her back.
Okay,
And with proof that she attended, as long as she attended, that would be an excused absence. For that period, not the whole day, for that period.
Yeah, just the time that she,
Yes.
okay.
And at that review hearing, I'm not going to ask the school, I'm going to ask you for her attendance record. And if she's had any unexcused absence, if she's had any excused absence, if she's had any tardies. And
Okay.
you're going to be the responsible party for that information.
Okay,
And then we're going to follow up with the school to see if you truly have been monitoring it.
okay.
You mentioned that she makes good grades. Was she doing well at school at Moorhead when she was there, when she was attending?
Yeah,
Administration right now, Mrs. Lozano.
we're looking at her grades right now, Your Honor. Can I have just a second?
Sure.
Moment to print her grades, please?
No problem.
Judge,
Yes.
can I just tell Ms. Lozano, if once you're on parent portal, you could see all of your kids' attendance and grades. Okay, so all your kids will be on that parent portal so that you could access all of them. You don't have to create different accounts for different schools,
Oh, okay, that's good. Okay,
okay?
yes, thank you.
For the next review hearing, how will we have access to her attendance at Guillen? Yes, okay,
Yes, sir, I have access to that.
okay. Mrs. Lozano, when you said she was making good grades, what were her grades?
At Moorhead,
Yes, so Moorhead and now.
right now, she has, what I see on, because they send her with, I guess it's like a progress report, or letting us know the grades. She has 80s and 90s. I mean, she has to have the good grades up since she's already in softball.
Okay, well, it's good that she's in softball. That will, she has to maintain her
Yeah,
grades.
I've seen the paper. It says her grades. And she has 80s, 90s.
Okay. Why the transfer? Why from Moorhead to Guillen?
Because we moved over here, right by Guillen, so this is her home school.
Okay. Was the move, was that in March?
No,
When did the move take place?
that was last year.
So why the change now?
Because she was attending Moorhead. She was still attending Moorhead then when we moved.
Right. You moved in when, I'm sorry? March?
Last year? That's exactly March, yes.
Okay, so my question is, fall comes around, you enroll the child in school, why was she re-enrolled in Moorhead as opposed to Guillen?
This is semester 2. This is
She still wanted to go to Moorhead.
Okay, so you decided not to take her to Guillen. So again, now, that means that the move to the school by Guillen was not the reason why she moved from Moorhead to Guillen. Why did she move from Moorhead to Guillen?
Because it was easier now because I didn't have a car, so it was easier even to walk her to school.
So it was a transportation issue.
Yeah, mostly all the time was since they don't let her use the bus, and she was a transfer
Okay,
using school bus.
So she wanted to stay at Moorhead. You tried to, but it didn't work because of transportation.
And yes, because I wouldn't have to be taking her every morning and picking her up, and it was harder. And over here, I can just walk her even. I didn't have a car.
Okay, so there's really no reason for her to miss school
Yeah,
again.
this time, yeah.
Okay, so,
We have the grades, Your Honor.
okay, great.
Okay, so this is for the last progress report that we had.
Okay,
So in science, she had a 19. I'm just going to give you the core subjects. Is that okay?
sure.
English, 69. Math, 24. And science, 73.
Mrs. Lozano, did you hear those grades?
Not the second one, the last, second to the last I did it.
Science was 19, English was 69, math was 24, And I'm sorry, the last one was
Social studies?
social studies is 73.
Okay, there.
Those are not what I would call good grades.
Yeah.
Judge,
Yes,
may I say something? Can I give you the grades she has right now?
sure.
Right now, she has the grades in progress of 85 in English, 91 in science, 94 art, 93 math, 100 in band, 100 in social studies, and 100 in math.
Wow, those are great grades.
Yes,
That's a progress though, correct?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's a substantial improvement. And that might be attributed to the fact that she's attending school each and every day.
Yes, I understand.
So you could see a marked difference when she attends school.
Yeah.
Your Honor, if I may add something for the next court, we don't have to take the student out of school. We can secure permission and a place for court to be held at Guillen. They have a parent center and they have areas down here that are vacant where they can take the call in a private setting.
Okay,
We take care of
That'd
that.
but you all can coordinate that to where she set up with it?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, so they can talk to them and then they can let me know?
Yes.
Or would I have to do that?
How is it handled? Who?
would it be a good idea to have mom come over instead of
Correct,
student?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we can secure it down there with community engagement or use our parent center next door, which is always empty and clean.
Okay, so the parent would come to Guillen and attend the
Correct.
hearings. Great, okay.
We
Yeah.
pull the out of, the class for a few minutes and have court and then take her back to class. So she doesn't leave the premises, because when they leave the premises, it's more likely that they don't return for the day.
Great.
Okay?
Great. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay, so that means that on May 6th that you will attend Guillen. You'll be at Guillen at like 9:30 a.m. And they will set you up in a room for the Zoom hearing.
Yeah, and that would be easier. That way I wouldn't have trouble trying to get in and everything.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. Okay. But Ms. Lozano, can I get your email though? Anyway?
Yes. It's Brenda, LZ.
Brenda, LZ.
No, it's Brenda. Did you say Linda or Brenda?
Brenda, BRENDA,
Yes,
LZ.
0906 at
0,
gmail.com.
0906 at gmail.com.
Mhm.
Okay, so that email on the summary was definitely not the mother's. Somebody else's. Okay, anything else? Anybody have any other suggestions or recommendations or requests?
Not from the state, Judge.
Okay, Mrs. Lozano, Ava cannot have any unexcused absences or tardies between now or and May 6th, or any other, if you're not logged on to the parent portal or you're not monitoring the absences, any of those violations will result in a fine.
I have a question. For Parent Portal, do you have to log on every day or?
Yes, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Ms. Lozano, and that also helps you if the student is marked unexcused and verified and incorrectly. Also, you could contact the school right away so that they can make that correction. And just so that way you're like on top of all that, that way you don't have like, oh, I need to go fix this unverified or unexcused now. That way you do it on a daily and you could call the school so that you could talk to them as to why they're counting your daughter unexcused.
Yes, I understand.
Okay,
Yes,
okay, thank you, Ms. Lozano.
thank you so
And
much. I appreciate it.
Okay. Okay.
Have a good day. Thank
You
you.
too. I'm gonna end the meeting. Thank you all.
Welcome,
Thank
Judge.
you. Bye-bye.
Have a good
Thank you. Oh, Judge, on the emails, I'm kind of hesitant to put an email because for the same reason that parents change emails all the time.
Right.
So if we do send whatever to a certain email and it's not there, it has a lot of personal information. So I don't know how to go about that. Or what suggestions you would have.
Well, the problem I see is happening, what's going to happen is on these minor cases, they have to get their rights and their plea beforehand,
Mhm.
sign off on it. I just don't know how to coordinate that.
Let me find out how JP7 did it, because I know they had some kiddos online at the last truancy court. They were present with their parents.
Yeah,
guess
Your
what
Honor, on JP3, they just read them the rights over Zoom. That's the way
Okay.
Judge Red has been doing it.
Okay. Or Juanita, maybe when we set up the packet for them to be served, if it's a minor's case, we can include the rights with it, no, couldn't we?
We can include them. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
And then just have them return it back to, just provide them with an email address maybe, and then they can just send it back or mail them.
how to get it back? Well, it would, that's a good question. I guess we could give them the Gmail. Yeah, to email them back to that, well, then they have to have a scanner. Well, what we could do is we could provide them the Gmail address, if you want, and ask them to email it back. But if they can't, for some reason, if they can't scan it or get it back, at least they will have it in their hands and then we could go over it.
Okay,
You know, so at least
Okay.
we're going to be discussing something that they have access to.
okay, all right.
What we do here at school, sometimes they don't have scanner or they don't have somewhere to print. So if you
Right.
mail it home, you just can let them know that they can take a picture and email it to the Gmail account.
Okay,
So just a picture of the paper.
Okay,
That's a good idea.
okay. Okay, well, thank you all. You all have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you, you too.
thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Zuniga.